Hey everyone, it's Spurs Rail 96 here, and welcome to another Train Sim World 4 live stream. For today's stream, we are once again on the East Coast main line, at least for the time being. Because what we are going to look at today, God that's loud, the music in my headset, is the world famous Flying Scotsman, the newest steam locomotive for Train Sim World. So let's get into its chapter in the journey mode and have some fun. So we're going to go to that one there. Drive the second part of his special service from Charlton Down passenger loop to Doncaster. That's like 30 odd minutes. York to King's Cross. What's the track record one? Oh, is it locked? Oh, it's locked. Oh, that's a bit bizarre. I swear the other chapters on the East Coast Main Line are all available. Okay, fair enough. So we'll have to do just these two for the time being. Yeah, let's do it. Rock and roll. Get used to this steam machine. Hey Liam, I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well. The game had an update just before I was about to start streaming. A tiny little update. I had a look. It was only a couple of fixes for the route in Austria. Okay. Here we are in the cab. We'll just have to wait a minute. That's fine by me. I need to get used to my surroundings. That's a sander. No, it's got normal. Well, not normal. Well, it would be normal in today's world. Normal train brakes. You can use the vacuum brakes for a bit more of a challenge. But for me, not today. Should be it's around the cylinder cocks are open. That's fine by me. Cat flap. Okay. Oh yeah, AWS. I've got to switch that on. So the cab light is on. How many cab lights have you got here? 1, 2, 3 cab lights. 4 cab lights, I think. Yeah, 4 different cab lights. Anything I need to mess around with back here? Not that I know of, but the detail of it is insane. Well, not insane, that's a bit far-fetched. It's pretty good from Dovetail standards. You have a GSMR cabinet door as well. Sadly, the GSMR radio doesn't work, which is not great. Of late, the GSMR radios, well, they don't work realistically. You can just, turn them on and flick some buttons and pretend that it works. I want to find the AWS button. It's somewhere around here. Is it in this little... I will find it. Hang on. Let me just... Fireman's station. Oh! Firewoman's disappeared. Ah, there's the AWS isolation. Right, let's put the reverser to the forward position. I don't think we can go anyway, because I think a train just came, an express just came thundering through. Or local, whatever. I just wasn't sure which direction it was going in. Yeah, initial application position, happy days. So this is it. The world's most famous steam locomotive brought to life in virtual form. Wow, look at that. I've always wanted to find out what is the Flying Scotsman like to operate in a virtual setting. And obviously it's been in Train Simulator for donkey's years. I think it was it earlier in the year, or was it last year? It got an anniversary update, basically just the same model of the Flying Scotsman with a new livery slapped on top. This is completely brand spanking new to Train Sim World. I think Dovetail went to I'm going to take a guess at maybe the National Railway Museum, but maybe also King's Cross station in London, where I think they lended a little hand into the festivities of not only the Flying Scotsman, but King's Cross station as well. But you could just tell from looking at the detail that Dovetail put a hell of a lot of effort into this. This is the standard that should be set for all locomotives, rolling stock, multiple units that Dovetail make for Train Sim World. I know it's a bit of an ask, but you know, we pay a lot of money. Is that little sparks coming out? Or is it just little droplets of water? Might be just little drops of water. I thought it was the graphics at first. But yeah, you get Flying Scotsman, or the Flying Scotsman. Just absolutely beautiful machine. Made in Doncaster, 1923. So you got the support coach, and many more coaches, Mark II coaches for the passengers. So alright, let's get this marvellous machine up and running. I'm probably going to fail, but you never know till you try. Good evening, Thierry. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Right, I think now I can close the cylinder cocks. Speed limit is now 25 miles per hour. That will shortly be increasing. I'd love to take this on the West Somerset Railway, I tell you, or some of the old school British routes. Trying to set the reverse towards the mid-gear. It's a bit fiddly. Ah, it's very loud, my gosh. Gonna absolutely go for it. I know what I'm doing, don't you worry. Don't you worry, game. I'm a master, I know what I'm doing. Well, hopefully. That is so loud. That is unbelievable. screw it, let's put it up to max. Let's get some speed out of this thing. This locomotive was built for speed, so let's make use of that speed. I believe it was the first steam locomotive to reach 100 miles per hour on the East Coast Main Line. And then of course Mallard came along and smashed the steam record of how fast a steam engine can go. I think it's like 125, 126 miles per hour. And obviously still to this day is the fastest steam locomotive on the planet. Left, that's better. So Doncaster's just over 25 miles away. A lovely sunny day on the East Coast Main Line, fantastic. Liam, got to love it when your power goes down due to this storm thingy here. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Power goes down? What power? Oh, what's up, Thierry? Something the matter? What's cool about obviously the Flying Scotsman is that in Scenario Planner, all that free roam spawn thing, is that you can pretty much put it anywhere you want and use it anywhere you want. So if you want to use it on Sandbatch Grade and recreate its tour of America, or you know, send it to, I don't know, France or Germany, then you can do that, which is pretty cool. Oh right, Liam. Well, I haven't had any much stormy weather today. I've had a strong gust of wind now and again, but it's been okay. I think we are due some heavy thundery showers this evening, later in the night. But so far it's been okay, which is nice. Going to increase the power a little bit more, roughly halfway of what the reverser can do, I think. Need to increase the speed a little bit. Because you can chug around at a reasonably slow speed on the East Coast Main Line, it has to be said, even though, you know, 47 miles per hour is still pretty quick for a steam engine, you can have a look around the route a little bit more. This is an interesting house. Vegetable patch, and for some very bizarre reason, a giant chimney. I don't know, maybe this homeowner is trying to, I don't know, make a nuclear station, power station. interesting. Gonna go back out to the head out left position. That's the best one for me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try and make use of that free roam editing thing, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I'll definitely try and make use of it for West Somerset, no question about it. That'll be a bit of a challenge for it. I don't think Flying Scotsman's ever been on the West Somerset Railway. I know it's been on the, is it the Severn Valley Railway, I think? Can't quite remember, but it would be cool to use the Flying Scotsman on the preserved railway setting. Have it set in the midst of a diesel gala. That would be quite cool. And thankfully, you know, it's got modern safety systems and modern brakes, so it's a little bit easier to operate compared to the other steam locomotives. But like I said earlier, you could use the vacuum brakes if you want, and that will of course create a bit more of a challenge for you. What's the best thing about it? It's not just the detail and the sounds and the way you operate it. I think, dare I say, it's the price. I think this is a very well priced locomotive. When it's before it released as a separate loco add-on for, you know, all platforms, I was fearing that because it's Flying Scotsman and because of how famous it is and how well loved it is, I thought Dovetail were going to jack the price up, you know, because it's Flying Scotsman. Everybody's going to buy it regardless. And you would think, you know, it'd be a perfect opportunity for Dovetail to say, look, this is the Flying Scotsman. People are going to be immediately attracted to playing this, so let's jack the price up. And thankfully they haven't. They've kept it at the same price as the majority of loco add-ons that they've released for, certainly for Train Sim World 3. I think it's the same price as the Vectron, the Class 700 at the time, and the Amtrak Acela. And we're doing pretty well now for speed. We're at 60 miles per hour. It's pretty good. And so far we're doing well for time. So yeah, if you get this on the discount, it's an absolute steal. This is probably one of the better DLCs that Dovetail has made in recent times. I think the locomotive is actually better than the route itself, which is ironic. Normally it's the other way around. Again, I must point out, you know, the route scenery isn't crap, no, not by a long shot. There are some good bits in it, there are some rough bits, as with quite a few, well, Dovetail routes recently. So the quality Dovetail has, you know, quality-wise that Dovetail has done on their recent routes is a small step in the right direction. Excuse me, but again, I come back down to what I said in last night's stream on the East Coast Main Line. You are immediately restricted to what you can do with this style of route concept, you know, going from Peterborough to Doncaster. If they had extended this, if they absolutely had to do like the middle of the East Coast Main Line, at least extend it, you know, to other cities in the Midlands or the North, like Lincoln, York, Hull, Leeds. That would have been much better. We are descending downhill, quite a light gradient, 0.5%, but the locomotive is chugging along nicely. fluffy biscuits. Hey Leewood, good evening. I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well. Just going for a blast along the East Coast main line, the Flying Scotsman. If time is good to me, I might actually try and mess around with the free roam thing and stick it on West Somerset, or even dare I say it, West Cornwall, or one of the other steam routes in the game. West Somerset is my #1 priority in terms of what routes I want to put the Flying Scotsman on and have a play. Just wandering through, I believe it's Grantham. Might be totally wrong. Is it Grantham or is it, what's it called? Not, Retford, yeah, I thought it was. I had a feeling it was either Retford or Grantham. What's the firewoman doing? Oh. She's disappeared. Oh dear. Maybe she's gone in the tender. Nothing wrong with that. Right. Let's increase the power to maximum. One little avenue I would like to explore the Flying Scotsman is when it comes to refuelling the locomotive. Not just coal, but water as well. That'd be quite interesting. I know it's a small element, but you know, why not? That's something that is lacking from the steam routes, in particular on Train Sim World. Certainly from its timetable perspective, like preparing the locomotive for service. You know, for its day's duties. All you do is just take control of like the train from the get-go. You know, beginning the service at that station where it's already, you know, been prepared and is waiting to go onto its destination. That would be nice to see. Some services of just, you know, taking the locomotive in and out of service. In most other routes, well, if all of the routes have that option, why not the steam routes? And the same goes for the Flying Scotsman as well. Hey Banana Craft, nice to see you, hope you're well. Why don't you just use your cellular data, Liam? Then I'm sure you'll be able to have a look on your if the transaction has gone through or not. Leewood must admit I haven't tried this on West Somerset yet. Good shout. Glad you enjoy while enjoying the Scotsman. Yeah, I mean, West Somerset Railway immediately came to my mind because I think Dovetail is like trying to. I don't know what's going on with West Somerset and Dovetail at the moment. One minute they're saying they're planning to do like a steam timetable or something for West Somerset, and now that they're they're backing away from it, saying there's difficulties regarding that, which I really don't quite understand why. I mean, it's not like the timetable is busy or anything. Look, I understand that it's mostly single track and there are few passing loops at the stations. I think there's only, I'm going to take a stab, maybe 3 passing loops on West Somerset. And obviously it's the longest preserved railway in Great Britain. So why not? It'll be certainly more of a challenge, especially at the start of the, if you're going from Bishop's Lydeard to Minehead, obviously, because you've got those quite steep gradients. Especially with a train as long as what Flying Scotsman will be pulling, what a support coach and 10 or so other coaches, that's going to be a major challenge. But no doubt, this Loco add-on is, along with the Vectron actually, I believe these 2 Loco add-ons are better than the routes themselves. So yeah, hopefully Dovetail can pump out more normal Loco add-ons, not these stupid gameplay packs that they pumped out. They pumped out 2 of them, I believe, didn't they, in Train Sim World 3? And both of them, in my view, were failures. Ten miles to go until Doncaster. Just wanted to see a little. Oh, I thought it was a river at first. It's well, at least the remains of one. I'm very conscious of not staying in the cab at this kind of speed because, yeah, it gets quite loud. And it's loud enough as it is with the head-out camera at this kind of speed. So in the cab it'll be even louder. Liam, oh, I'm glad it was successful. Oh, good. Last time I played a game was 2 weeks ago. I've been too busy. I haven't been playing much. The only time I've been able to really knuckle down and have a play on a game has been the weekends. But now the dance show is out the way with, it's done, it's dusted. I can devote a bit more time in my evenings to YouTube again, which is good. No, just at work, banana craft. Hope it's all going well. Banana craft Flying Scotsman is too big for the West Somerset Road. I did think about that, but what I'm thinking is maybe if you go on the timetable mode on foot, I don't know, spawn up Bishop's Lydeard or something, and then take away one of the diesel locomotives and just replace it with the Flying Scotsman locomotive without the carriages. It could work. It could. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it, to be honest. But if the Flying Scotsman is too big or too long, and regarding its passenger formations, then I suppose the next best thing is to just uncouple a set of coaches and just leave them behind. We have a yellow signal. I'm surprised at the kind of speeds we're going at. It's not exactly full line speed. Unless we have a train in front of us. Not that I can tell. We're not too far from Doncaster. Oh, it's gone green again. Okay. Yeah, we're on the craft of hay electric buses. The ones we have at the new job are not charging up. Oh no! That's not good. That means they're effectively useless then, aren't they? Might as well get a horse and cart. Oh dear. So it must be the charging points that aren't working then. Just over 5 miles to go until Doncaster. What other views have we got in the cab? Rear of engine. That's a little bit quieter. You've got the firebox open there. Don't know where the fireman or woman is. Disappeared. Oh, there's one of the roof as well from the tender. Oh. Lump of coal looks a little bit low. As far as I'm concerned. I would have liked to have seen a different variation of livery for the Flying Scotsman, have its original colour scheme, as well as having the modern day preservation livery. That's just me being a bit nitpicky. Now's the time to put on the brakes, I think. We've got a yellow signal following this next green one. We're about to thunder by. So it's better be safe than sorry. I think 60 will do for now. Yeah, finally I'm able to see those what all those wagons are. Nearly hit my face in the signal. I just noticed when the AWS went off, the yellow icon didn't appear on the HUD, so that's broken. Wonderful. Slow and steady. power a little bit more. Speed, I should say. Right, I think now's the best time to start braking. I can see a red signal on the HUD, which is a concern. Yeah, black would be quite cool. I think as it was being rebuilt or restored to its current condition, I think Flying Scotsman was in like a black livery. In like, what was it, 20, oh god no, 16, 17, a long time ago. Denied, move up to the signal and wait. Wonderful. Just check where the signal is about because I can't see it from that head out camera. I would say it's just beyond the bridge, isn't it? That bridge that's coming up. We're going at a reasonable speed. Damn, what a sight, man. Oh, it looks so good. I can't lie. Increase the power a little bit. Wrong camera angle. That's better. I think I'll start braking now, I think. Come to a halt. That's close enough for me, I think. Maybe not. We're given a yellow signal. Come on, train. You're given clearance, I believe, to proceed into the station, so that's good. First run with the Flying Scotsman has proven successful. No, I have a couple of charging points. There's like a small local car park where a cafe is. That's recently had a couple of charging points installed. Going into Doncaster platform 4. I think there'll be loads and hundreds of passengers on this platform. Obviously not today. I think that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's open the cylinder cocks. If I can find it. No, that's AWS, you fool. It's really hard to find the switch when you're sat back in the seat. Right, now we can unlock the doors. There's another train screaming by. Magnificent locomotive. Engineering artwork. Absolute artwork. It took me just under 41 minutes. We got a silvery, purpley medal, whatever the heck that means. I do want to have a little attempt at the West Somerset idea. Whether it will work is another thing. But well, you never know till we try. We'll give it a go. We will give it a go, won't we? I think it could work. Let's see. Let's see. I've got West Somerset installed, have I not? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's go. Oof, I don't know. Heck. Let's pick this 33 for example. Crikey. Limited stop service. We'll pick that one and then we'll I don't know. See what happens. I just got a another medal. Right, so I think all I do is I get out and delete the train, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't know how this thing works. Spawn new train. Can you not delete a new train? Delete train. Yes. And then you place one, don't you? Spawn new train. Ooh, there's no picture. I'll type it in myself. Flying Scotsman. Here it is. Okay, so what do we get? Oh god, 11 and 14. Okay. Well, interesting. Empty coach, or I'll put loaded. Yeah, why not? Yes, it works. Spawn the train, please. Yeah, we're in business, people. Flying Scotsman is on the railway in West Somerset. Right, let's get aboard and get going. We haven't got much time to lose. The only problem is I've got to figure out where I'm going to stop. Initial application will unlock the doors for the passengers. if there are even any at all. Cab light is all on. Oh yeah, AWS. Fireman again. God, it makes it look like sunset rather than the early morning. Yep, passengers are, looks like they are boarding the train, so that's good. Very good. We'll stick some lamps on, I think. One lamp there. Another lamp there. There we go. Special service. Right. Let's lock the doors. Let's get going to Minehead. Do we even have a schedule? It would be lovely, no, we don't have a schedule at all. Okay. I'm gonna have to guess this one because I don't know what the schedule is for the other trains that are presumably dotted about somewhere on the map. So that must be the first station stop. Just looking at obvious parts of the map. So there is a train that's going to Bishop's Lydeard, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Hopefully the signals will guide me, because I don't know. I didn't look at what the stopping pattern was for that service, so I'm kind of having to guess. It was a limited stop service, so I don't think it stops at all of them, but I know for sure that it stops at the one after Bishop's Lydeard, which I think is, was it Crocombe Heathfield? Is that what it's called? It is indeed. Right, we can increase the power. We'll set the reverser to the 40s. I think the Flying Scotsman's happy with that. It looks quite nice in the West Somerset Railway, I must say. It does look very nice. It looks at home here, doesn't it? It looks happy. Right, increase the power to maximum. Liam Dovetail be like, what is he doing adding a Flying Scotsman West Somerset are meant to find? Fed out first. Had a glitch to say we don't know what's happening like always. Nah. I'm sure Dovetail knew this was possible. I'm sure many people have done it. Just want to go have sightseeing. The camera would have been able to speed up. currently having a bit of a race just to get away. I want to get a decent shot, but I'm struggling to because of how slow the camera is. So I think the maximum amount of coaches you can have is 14. So I think that's what 13 normal coaches plus the support coach. And this is the shortest formation I can run with the coaches, which is 10. So I think that's 9 normal coaches, I think, plus the support coach. Would be quite cool if you had a diesel locomotive. I should have left the 33 and its current service and just stuck the Flying Scotsman on the front. Actually, that would have been more cool. Almost treated like a rescue service, couldn't you? It's alright. It's good fun. It's good fun. So we have a red signal in just over 2 miles' time. Could you imagine if the West Somerset Railway had this in real life? Ah! I'm standing. Oops. My bad. Wrong camera. There we go. Stupid thing. Why is it doing that all of a sudden? Wake the residents up at this time in the morning. Okay, Banana Craft, take care of yourself. I will see you next time. And that gives me a perfect opportunity to say the usual YouTube shenanigans. If you'd enjoyed this stream so far, feel free to hit the thumbs up button below, and if you are watching for the first time, be it live or on playback, then I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Hey Warren Crosby, nice to see you, hope you're well. I was able to get the Flying Scotsman over 100 miles per hour. Wow. I'm trying to keep the Flying Scotsman within the boundaries of a 25 mile per hour speed limit. And so far it's coping well with the challenge of the steep gradient and a long train that you certainly don't see on West Somerset very often. We will shortly have a reduction in speed limit, that is. That will be down to 20 miles per hour. I think the fastest I've managed to get Flying Scotsman so far is, well, 75. I don't really want to push it to 100 mile per hour limit, really. Just want to cruise along and enjoy it. Don't feel like going fast and furious tonight. Oh yeah, the train has arrived at the station. Oh. I think we have a problem. Can we go? Oh. Why is it stuck at red? Can we not go? How long is this train? I've got a funny feeling it might be down to the length of the train. I think because our train is too long the back end of the train will still be in the way of the 47. Oh, bollocks. What can I do then? Let's get the cylinder cocks open for the time being. If I can find the bloody switch. Oh, Jesus me. There it is. Eek. That's a challenge. What can I do? I can't go back, can I? Well, I can't just roll all the way back down. Well, couldn't I? Could I? Should I do that? I don't know. Because the signal's not letting me go. It's not even giving me an option. What if I go back down the hill? I'm not going to go all the way back to Bishop's Legion. Surely not. I've got an idea. I have a perfect idea. A perfect plan. That's alright. I'll just stick the Flying Scotsman in front of this. That's all. Oh, I've just got to get out of the cab. Hopefully it will allow me to do it. It should do. Don't see any problem as to why it shouldn't. Flying Scotsman, just the two of them, please. Come on, come on, come on. Let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. No. Ah, blast. No, it won't let me do it. Oh, what a shame. No, not at all. Oh, that's a pain in the neck. No, that's a disappointment. It'll let me spawn there, but that's no... could it be any good? No, points is automated, isn't it? Bishop's digit. Oh, what a shame. Let me try again. Yeah, 2. Oh, what disappointment. More disappointment. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. I'll have to have a little fiddle around with it later, tomorrow. Right, as we're Somerset out of the question. Blimey. Let's just pick it and get on with it. Oh dear. Special service. Support coach move. Oh, that's quite an interesting one. Move the Flying Scotsman and its support coach out of Doncaster station sidings and attached to its winning coaches. Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. I'll happily do that one. Yes, sirree. Some shunting. That'll be cool. Right. Oh, so mess around with some shunting, that'd be quite fun. It's not every day that you get to shunt a Flying Scotsman around the yard. Don't need AWS, will I? No. Right, where are we going? Are we going forwards or backwards? We're going backwards at the moment. Just check the points, see if they're set to the correct positions. Okie doke. So, all the way to reverse. Set the reversers slightly back a bit. Trying to find the cylinder cox thing. There we go. Head out left, please. Oh, there's a 323 from Glossop line. I haven't seen that before. That's quite cool. So where are the coaches then? Sounds like to me there's a HST humming around this yard. That's because there is. Hello, my friend. There's a lot of HSTs. Look at them. Look at them all. They're everywhere. What a sight. What a sight that is. Oh. Don't worry, Liam, I know what I'm doing, don't you worry. From a driving perspective, that's when I said it. I know exactly what I'm doing. Hey Samuel Smith, hope you're well. Hey Ben Davis, hope you're well. Oh, really, game? My gosh. I hate the fact it's so picky with the way you choose to stop it. Stop at Doncaster down, decoy reception 2. Okay. This is as far north as I've been. on this route. Where are we going? All the way down quite a bit actually. Long way down. Down there. Wow. I'll say the area around Doncaster looks pretty darn good. I'm just taken aback by how big the yards and the sidings are. They are pretty big. A lot of rolling stock in those yards. Imagine doing some shunting around there. That must be an absolute joy for shunting enthusiasts like myself. Have a red signal. I see a freight train in the distance. So we'll just have to wait. Oh, this stupid fireman in the bloody way. 'Cause I can't see where the lever is. Got a sander down here. What else have we got to fiddle with in this cab? Gauge glass frame. Oh, you can turn them. Alright, so you can have a little cheeky peek. You've got the ejector isolation valves, burr isolation valve, the whistle, pressure gauge isolation valve. You've got all those valves fully open. Maximum speed 75 miles per hour, even though we can run it much higher than that. The windows. Oh. Oh. What else can you do? We've got the coal door. Do like the gauges back here. There's another coal door. And the coal access cover. Handbrake there. GSMR cabinet door. Obviously the radio it doesn't work, which is absolutely pointless. This is the little corridor in the tender. Crouch down, you can get all the way through. And into the support coach. How cool is that? Back we go. We should be given clearance to proceed. Yes, we can. We can go. Liam, I'm racing. Oh, in Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, Flying Scotsman. That's ironic, that, isn't it? That Forza Horizon had the Flying Scotsman before Train Sim World. I remember doing that race. It was yeah, it was quite fun. Freight trains on our track, that's why. Okay, that makes sense why it's taking so long. Whoops, I put it in emergency. My bad. Should be okay. Speed limit will be decreasing to 15 miles per hour. You can see the freight train just ahead of us on the right hand side. That's not the one that blocked our path originally. In fact, it's gone on a different track completely. This is just getting the coaches bit, let alone going back to Doncaster with them. My goodness me. It's a bit of a chore, isn't it? Green signal. Frame rate is not great round this part of the map, I must admit. Liam, by the way, suppose I'll let you know how we get on Saturday's Championship World Final meeting on the next stream. I might talk about the whole stream, as a lot would have happened by what happened last year. Ah, right. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I'm sure you have a great time. Unless the weather gets involved and cancels it. Oh, okay. Right, now we can brake. There we are. Right, let's stop for decoy South Down Lincoln flyover. So that's there. This collecting coaches and bringing it back to the platform is more of a challenge than I thought. Oh, brake. That'll do. Right, couple to 11 coaches. There they are. Proceed at restricted speed, that's good. Andrew, are steam trains harder to drive on the sim, or is there no difference? Well, they're obviously a bit different to drive compared to your normal electric multiple units or modern locomotives. Obviously you've got a percentage of either forwards or backwards with the reverser that you've got to take into account, because if you use all of the power 74 forward 75%, for example, then you're quickly going to run out of steam and you won't be able to continue the journey. So there's a bit of strategy involved when operating steam locomotive, be it on a passenger service or freight services. We're a long way behind. I thought we was. This is being a bit too cautious. Nice little platform here. I never knew that was there. Whoa, brake. That's going to end up going bang. There we go. Just like that. No injuries to any passengers that time. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. I knew someone would. I knew someone would. What else can you do with little old Scotsman? Well, it's not little. what would be cool is I wanted to substitute one of the Steam rail tours that you use the Jubilee on and replace it with Flying Scotsman. Unfortunately, I tried that and it didn't work. The signal stayed at red, even though I deleted the train and replaced it with the Flying Scotsman and its formation of coaches. So that was a bit disappointing. Peak Forest, could that be a good one for it? I don't know. What's the time? Just gone 10 o'clock. You know what, I think I'll call it a day. But yeah, there we go. That concludes my little peek at the world famous Flying Scotsman. Is it a great DLC? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Flying Scotsman is one of the better loco add-ons for Train Sim World. No, there can be no doubt about it. If you haven't got it, it's definitely worth the money. So if you'd enjoyed this stream, then make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you are watching for the first time, be it live on playback, then I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. The next stream will be on Sunday the 19th of November, and we're going to be taking a look at another new thing in the game that I have yet to see in an in-depth look, I should say, and that is the S-Bahn Vorarlberg. So hopefully you can join me for that. So I'd just like to say once again, thank you very much for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Thank you.